Hi guys, welcome back to the Malena Edit. We are jumping into the college football week 14 preview. So much was learned over that Thanksgiving holiday of games. I pretty much think it almost sealed that the Pac-12 and Big 12, I can't see a route for them to get into the playoffs. Anything can happen. We'll see how it kind of starts to play out, but maybe there's going to be some room for Cincinnati. Obviously, we have to see what happens with Notre Dame and Florida, Texas A&M, things like that. But I'm really excited about this week of games. As usual, we're going into my three favorites. Starting things off, we've got number 5, Texas A&M taking on Auburn. Texas A&M is super intriguing to me because they're in that mix for the playoff race, but they're not as impressive looking to me as even a Florida team. But in that head-to-head matchup, Texas A&M did take it. So if the committee is going to consider them, Texas A&M would win out, right? But I'm just not, I watched them last week versus LSU. I'm not seeing anything that really just pops off the screen and screams playoff team from them. So I'm interested to see how they play this week versus Auburn, how they play Alabama in a few weeks. Yeah, I've got my eyes on that, but I am looking at this game because I think I'm just consistently waiting to see them pull out like a beautiful win that I'm like, they should have a 4th spot in this playoff. Next up, I've got Liberty at number 18, Coastal Carolina. I had this one circled when I was writing out the matchups for week 14, and then game day announced that they were going to this one. So I guess all of America now will kind of have their eyes on the Chanticleers. I'm really excited about this matchup. I think it'll be fun. It's few and far between when we get to see these smaller schools give us a really good game. Obviously, Coastal Carolina is still undefeated. Liberty with just one loss. Lots of talk about maybe Hugh Freeze moving on from Liberty after this season and taking on an SEC job. I know South Carolina and now Vanderbilt are open. So it should be interesting watching this all play out. But I'm looking forward to this matchup. And Liberty's got a nice quarterback there that people are eyeing for the draft. And finally, I've got for Ohio State taking on Michigan State. We saw this Michigan State team trip up Northwestern last week. It's not the same, but kind of overlooking matchups like this could always be kind of potential falling ground for teams. I think because Michigan State just beat Northwestern, though, Ohio State will be more kind of on alert, if you will. But I didn't like necessarily what I saw from Ohio State the last time I saw them on the field versus Indiana. So I'm looking for them to kind of clean some of those things up. This is going to be a good game to do that. This Michigan State defense is not as good as the Hoosiers is, but it should be a challenging matchup for Ohio State. I think Ohio State takes it. I think they take it comfortably, but it's one of those spots that you're going to be kind of on alert for. Those are my matchups for week 14 in college football. I put some of the rest of my picks over here. I'm also eyeing that 12 Indiana at 16 Wisconsin game. A nice little crossover matchup from the Big Ten's East and West there. Not that it has the same implications as it would have had even a couple of weeks ago, but I think it'll be a fun game to keep an eye on there. I am, again, just can't wait to see what this Hoosiers team puts together, how many guys they retain through this season, because this is all just, at this point, I'm just looking at it as preparation for that 2021 season. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all after this weekend.